It's a Sportskeeda Wrestling News. Let's get right into it. Seth Rollins, is he going to be ready to go for WrestleMania? What is the big collab that WWE is doing with one of the biggest TV shows in the world? News on John Cena, news on a SmackDown TV rating that got people talking, and news with you commenting in the comments below. Do it now. All right, let's talk Seth Rollins. What is his status currently with that shoulder injury for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas? Well, appearing on the Great Must Be Heard comedy podcast with Jay Moore Stories, he said, "I will be working hard to try. I don't know the answer to that. It's really up not to me. I have to clear me." They have to clear me. Let me be specific in that quote there. They have to clear me. Getting cleared by WWE doctors, everyone thinks it's just an easy fix. Maybe you're not a competitive athlete. This isn't the same thing for everyone. A shoulder injury is really hard. I've had a separated shoulder. I don't know the severity of his. Doesn't seem easy. You're bumping on that injury. Shoulder injuries were a big issue for Randy Orton in his career. Hopefully he's back. I mean, if he comes back by the Royal Rumble and goes after the Vision and he's a babyface again, and he's done this before, but how do you make it fresh? How do you make it different? Is he involved with the Vision now? I have a theory about that. Maybe I'll tell you about that in the comments. Let's get into story number 2. WWE is doing a big collaboration with Stranger Things. Yes, the final season of Stranger Things, one of the most streamed shows in the world. WWE on one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world, Netflix. We saw, Seth Rollins appear at the Netflix Christmas Day NFL game that they were streaming. He was doing kind of commentary and analysis. So these kind of like collaborations make sense, but the one that they're doing here seems quite significant. They put out a trailer, a teaser for this. It's going to be some type of collaboration. It's a fictionalized show. They say Raw could be upside down. Are they going to change the set? Are we going to see like the monster upside down characters from it? Are we going to see, actors from the cast on the show? It'll be interesting to see how WWE does this, because that show that they're going to do, this Monday Night Raw Stranger Things collaboration, is January 5th in New York City. It's going to feature CM Punk versus Braun Breaker for the world title. The WWE Women's Intercontinental title will be on the line. Maxine Dupree in a rematch against Becky Lynch. The Kabuki Warriors defend the women's tag team titles against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Going to be a big show coming up in Brooklyn. Let's talk ticket sales for WrestleMania 42. Yes, the hottest ticket in pro wrestling, the one that people will complain the most about because of the price of it, is still pretty high. I mean, the entry-level ticket price right now, as I'm talking to you and recording to you, is around over $800 at its cheapest. Yeah, but WrestleTix, very reliable source, is reporting that the initial out-of-the-gate ticket sales for WrestleMania 42, returning for the second year in a row in Las Vegas, are around under $36,000 for night 1, WrestleMania Saturday, and night 2 has just over $36,000. That current reported configuration, that's how many tickets they've actually put on sale, is around 43,000. So that's a lot less than what they did last year, but if we get more of a demand, if the tickets get added, they can add more tickets and sell more. So before people say, oh, it isn't sold out every year, it just sells out right away, this is a very healthy number. 36,000 out of 43,000 tickets on sale, and you can add more. Yeah, last year's WrestleMania, I was there. It was a legit packed show. They did over 58,000 on the Saturday and over 60,000 on the Sunday. John Cena, yeah, he has just won a big award, fresh off his big retirement match. He won Person of the Year. Let's get into it. And who he beat for it is pretty big. One of the most popular athletes in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, was defeated by John Cena in the finals of the Person of the Year award tournament, voted by fans on the Pubity, am I saying that? Pubity? Instagram channel. Has 42 million followers. So that's a big award for John Cena to win. It shows how much wrestling fans are passionate about things. I have comments with you guys. I actually do talk to you guys in the comments here. You'll see me in there. So jump down there and say, "Hi, what's up with your beard?" I've had people ask me what I do with my beard. But more importantly, do you think John Cena deserves Person of the Year? I know some people are going to claim, he didn't have great matches this year. He had great matches this year outside of the storyline issues you have an issue with. He had great matches. I'm down for this. I like seeing a wrestler win something over another popular athlete outside of wrestling. It's just a respect for wrestling thing for me. SmackDown had a rating, and it wasn't good, at least in comparison to other things. Yes, the SmackDown rating for the Friday, December 19th episode came in at 995,000 average viewers. That's an overnight Nielsen number. It is the second lowest rated SmackDown in history, excluding the FS1 shows when they would get preempted from Fox and they would be on FS1. Now, a lot of people are like losing their minds over this number, but it's the Friday before, a big, long holiday week. You're also not including on-demand numbers, international streaming numbers. It's only the United States. This isn't me making excuses. It's just like, I don't think those overnight TV rating numbers mean the same things they used to. They mean something. They just don't mean everything. I mean, you're not even including the people that watch, like a chunk or 15 minutes of the show on YouTube in that number, right? Cody Rhodes. Yes, Cody Rhodes has done something very, very awesome for fans in need. He has granted the most Make-A-Wish requests of any WWE superstar in 2025. And I know a lot of the fans that we see online are the activated, I want the belt off Cody, acknowledge Roman Reigns, my favorite wrestler, Drew McIntyre, get the belt off Cody. But remember, wrestling is about more fans than just the ones you're seeing in a comment section. And the fact that if you go to a WWE event, there's a lot of younger wrestling fans that love themselves Cody Rhodes. There is someone significantly younger than you and I who is in a really tough spot in their life, like someone who's going to be involved with the Make-A-Wish program, who finds a superhero on TV like Cody Rhodes, and that's their guy. And they ride with Cody. And I think you see that a lot with that younger fan base, the same way you did 20 years ago with John Cena. Just saying. Hulk Hogan. Yes, he's getting a big documentary on Netflix. Let's talk about it. It has been reported for a while, but recently confirmed by the VP of sports for Netflix, Gabe Spitzer, that they are indeed working on a full-length documentary about Hulk Hogan that he was involved in right before his death. He says they filmed about 20 hours of footage. We think it can be, quote, a really good one. A revealing documentary about one of the most influential pro wrestlers of all time. All the other things with Hulk outside of his career aside, he has had a really outstanding influence in bringing pro wrestling to a much grander standing in pop culture. How they treat him in this documentary, I'm going to look at. Are they going to be honest about the stuff that's questionable? And are they going to be real about it? And obviously, to be able to film it with him like right before he dies, that's unfortunately good timing. It's good that he got to be a part of it. What do you think? How will Hulk Hogan be remembered? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think John Cena should be the person of the year? Do you want to see Seth Rollins back in the mix for WrestleMania? Is he coming back at the Royal Rumble? If the Royal Rumble was today, who's winning the Royal Rumble? I would love to hear that from you. Get in the comments below and check out our latest videos, including one about this whole bring Vince McMahon back thing. Yeah, we addressed that.